robots just entered the ring. Literally, in China, humanoid machines are throwing punches, taking hits, and stealing the spotlight in full-blown combat tournaments. But this isn't just a show, it's part of a much bigger plan. From schoolyard demos and factory drills to open-source fight leagues and real-world skill trials, China's building smarter, tougher, and more useful robots fast. And if what we saw this week is any sign, the future of robotics isn't coming. It's already swinging. The broadcast opened with the red-gloved bot darting in for a jab, the black-gloved rival answering with a tidy spinning kick, and a stadium full of fans, plus an online audience that crashed CGTN's comment feed, roaring as though title belts were on the line. Those viewers weren't just seeing a choreographed stunt. Each G1 was being steered in real time through a trio of control modes that Unitree has been refining for months. A handheld gamepad-style controller, voice commands, left punch, right punch echoed loud enough for the mics to pick up, and a motion-sensing rig that mimics a pilot's body. Chu Yang from the marketing team teased that last mode earlier in the week, promising it would debut in the ring, and sure enough, the latency was low enough that the bots responded almost instantly. Remote control, yes, but with artificial intelligence assistance smoothing balance, grip force, and recovery. 2 days before fight night, the same robots had jogged 40 minutes around a Hangzhou school basketball court, showing off endurance to a crowd of wide-eyed students. During that demonstration, the machines rattled off straight punches, hooks, side kicks, aerial spin kicks, and this one got the biggest cheer, an autonomous get-up routine after a forced fall. It doubled as a stress test, so Unitree's engineers could tweak torque limits and fine-tune the point deduction rules for downed but can't rise. The goal, marketing manager Chen Xian reminded reporters, was never just to entertain. Combat forces the algorithms to reason under extreme impacts. A bot that can ride out a rib-level kick will probably stay upright, hauling crates in a warehouse or climbing metal stairs in an offshore rig. Hardware numbers back that up. Zhejiang province already counts more than 200 robotics firms and posts a 2024 industrial robot output of 15 billion yuan. Over in Guangdong, output passed 240,000 units last year, 1 out of every 3 industrial robots made in China, so the talent pipeline and supply chains are ready to scale whatever lessons these fighters teach. You can feel that regional rivalry heating up, because while Hangzhou's pint-sized gladiators were still spinning for selfies, EngineAI down in Shenzhen announced its own Mecha King free combat tournament for December. This time, the competitors will be full-size humanoids, not apartment-friendly G1s, and the organizers are serious about pushing limits. Open-source robot code so teams can rewrite behaviors, rules that force the machines to mimic human gait instead of rolling on treads, and real-time decisions in a chaotic ring. Co-founder Yao Aiwen put it bluntly during a Global Times interview. The championship is a lab for stronger, lighter, smarter robots. Teach them to dance, exercise, and fight, then strip off armor and send them to factory lines, medical wards, even home care. He plans to lean on the Greater Bay Area's massive parts ecosystem, so indie teams can swap actuators or vision stacks without waiting months for imports. The vision is as ambitious as Tesla's Optimus roadmap. Musk upped that bet earlier this year, saying 500,000 to 1 million Optimus units could roll out by 2027, and Chinese analysts at Minsheng Securities now call 2025 the inflection point. Global humanoid shipments in the tens of thousands, exponential after that. The spectacle clearly resonates. CGTN's highlight clip pulled comments like, "Soon this will be a new world sporting event," and they even added kicks respect from viewers on 5 continents. Technical folks see the same thing through a different lens. Lu Tai of the China Academy of Information and Communications Technology called the bout a thrilling demo of stability in high-intensity scenarios. Beijing's own proof came a month earlier when the Tiangong Ultra bot finished a half marathon in under 3 hours, jogging mile after mile without tipping over. Sensors, servo firmware, and real-time balance control matured fast because the pressure to perform in front of a crowd is brutal feedback. While fists and footwork grab headlines, the next stage quietly shifts from ring to factory floor. Shanghai kicks that off tomorrow, May 29th, when more than 60 teams meet at the International Humanoid Robot Skills Competition. They'll run 28 practical scenarios, lifting boxes, unchaining cargo, fishing items out of fridges, scanning barcodes, emptying trash. Winners earn tickets to the World Artificial Intelligence Conference in late July. Zhang Junhao from the Shanghai Artificial Intelligence Industry Association set the bar in Wednesday's press briefing. Profit and multi-scenario deployment first, form factor second. Embodied intelligence means hardware plus software in one loop. If a perfect biped gate is too expensive right now, slap on wheels for the beta version. But make sure the bot understands spoken instructions and reasons through them. Macau added its own flavor last weekend at Beyond Expo. UTech rolled out Walker CA full-size commercial Humanoid and the panda-themed UU. In a cheeky move, they put both robots in reverse cosplay, imitating Expo founders Jason Ho and Dr. Gang Lu on stage, while the real humans narrated from off-screen. During the event's Artificial Intelligence Summit, Chief Brand Officer Tan Min admitted real-world applications are still early, yet argued that you accelerate by mixing simulation with live deployment. Proof, the Walker S1 Swarm. Back in March, dozens of those bots ran collaborative drills across auto assembly lines, quality inspection bays, and door installation stations. Swarm intelligence let them share workloads without muscling each other out of the way, and the data flow has already tightened UTech's motion planning code. Add it all up, and the financial curve is bonkers. Fortune Business Insights pegs the humanoid robot market at $3.28 billion United States dollars in 2024, ballooning to $66 billion by 2032. It's a 45.5% compound annual growth rate, more than double traditional industrial robots. Capital smells the opportunity. Venture deals and initial public offering chatter surged after mid-2022, and big names from Fourier Intelligence in Shanghai to Ajibot in Shenzhen are flashing pilot projects well beyond flashy show floors. Even cautious officials in Zhejiang and Guangdong have moved from white papers to action plans, dangling subsidies for cross-sector pilots. Still, killer apps need more than raw hype. Wang Peng at the Beijing Academy of Social Sciences likes to say the robots are finally leaving the lab because stress tests pin down edge cases. When a G1 eats a spinning hill kick and still manages to stand, that same firmware might push a warehouse sorter to recover if a pallet rolls under its foot. Zhong Junhao echoes that point on the logistics side. A dexterous hand won't matter until its sensor suite knows the carton has a fragile sticker and adjusts grip force on the fly. Wheels today, perfect fingers tomorrow. That's the pragmatic ramp the Shanghai competition hopes to demonstrate. December's Mecha King Showdown in Shenzhen is set to crank the drama higher. EngineAI will supply several robot platforms but insists teams can gut the source code as they like. The only non-negotiables? Keep a human-like silhouette and obey the combat safety spec. No blades, no high-pressure pneumatic spikes, and a referee will halt a bout the instant a robot's casing breaches. Organizers even plan to log actuator currents, inertial measurement unit spikes, and network latency in real time so developers can compare notes afterward. A niche spectator sport, sure, yet the telemetry doubles as a goldmine for anyone tweaking stability loops or reinforcement learning reward functions. And don't overlook the educational ripple. The Hangzhou school demo wasn't a marketing afterthought. Unitree's engineers let middle schoolers walk right up, toss foam pads, and watch the robots dodge or block. Motion capture rigs recorded their moves, feeding fresh data into the models. Low-cost data harvesting is the wall every humanoid team runs into because you need millions of pose-labeled frames before a neural controller stops wobbling. Remote control sessions collect some of that, motion capture does the heavy lifting, and large foundation models stitch together gaps. It's messy, but each punch thrown in a ring ends up refining a future bellhop's pathfinding in a hotel corridor. For context, Guangdong's factories alone pumped out 31.2% more industrial robots in 2024 than the year before, and analysts tie that bump directly to the region's push to embed artificial intelligence sensors and dexterous grippers. Meanwhile, Zhejiang's 15 billion yuan robot economy keeps seeding startups like Unitree that treat public events as sandboxes. Layer on global bets, the Optimus mass production forecast, Boston Dynamics licensing deals, Honda's renewed Asimo successor program, and you get a network effect. Every new event, whether it's a half marathon, a skills trial, or a flashy boxing match, funnels more logs into the training bonfire. So here's the real question. If robots can already fight, balance, and follow commands in real time, how long before one replaces your coworker, or maybe even you? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like if this blew your mind, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.